So, Friday, 16th, is it? Friday the 16th of February, I believe. Could be wrong. Friday 16th, yeah. Back in the shed and back in the squats. Okay, as I keep saying, there is no hard and fast plan really. It's all about reacting to the unfolding reality, reacting to what happens. And I think that I have severely underestimated the extent of the deterioration of my barbell lifts. Now don't get me wrong, I think I've had a fairly good run of training which I've documented, and it's been good on the calisthenics, the chins and the dips. It's been good on bodybuilding type stuff. I think I've at least held the muscle or gained a bit of muscle, taken some fat down. I'm going to say it's been a fairly good run at this for this point in my life at 58. But it's always the grass is always green on the other side. What you don't have is what you want, and I am sorely irritated by the poverty of my barbell lifts, and I've decided to remedy that. So going forward, I really want to get a consistent 100 kilo squat. I think that I can live with a 100 kilo squat. You know, if I could on my 70th birthday squat 100 kilos, I would count that as a success. And I do think that it's not all about appearance. It's not all about looking good. It's also about performance. I like to keep both metrics in mind. Neither one nor the other outweighs each other. So, having said all that, I've decided to put the emphasis on the squat. So it's going to be a 3-day-a-week squatting affair. So much more squatting. And having said that, though, it's not going to be volume squatting. It's going to be going for the numbers. I'm going to do about about 3 sets, three sets of 5, that sort of thing. 3 sets of 5. So it's not powerlifting really. 3 sets of 5, and I'm going to go for. Hopefully, I'm going to get that up to about 100 kilos in short order. I hope. I've got no idea really. It's just I thought my squat would be better than it is, but it pains me to say that it isn't. So yeah, three sets of 5 is the idea going forward, and let's get some weight on the squat bar. Simple as that. Yeah. Okay. I did before this. I did 5 minutes on the rowing machine just to get a bit of a warm up. Okay. Every squat is always touch the bucket, down to the bucket. Hold it down there a little bit. Yeah, I'm quite sore from last time, but I'm still going to make this a squat there. Oh, it's carb day as well, so got some glucose sweets to begin the carb up. And I think I'm going to do a 2-day carb up, so this is going to be an even more epic carb up. So today and tomorrow. So today I'm still quite, at this moment in time, I'm still carb depleted. I've been carbless all week. So this one might not be an incredible session. It's just getting my testing the waters. first set, empty bar. This first empty bar set is always very difficult for me. Just to establish the movement. It's getting in there. Okay, I'm going to put 60 on the bar. Go rep. That's got a very specific target in mind. 3 sets of 5 with 100 kilos, which is not today. That's a target. That's the ambition. Which I keep harping on. When I was younger, I would have laughed at that, but it is what it is. This is not a young man's powerlifting channel. This is fit at 60 plus. This is the game of survival at the end. Yeah, that's hole 6. It's still, it's all right, not bad. I won't say it was massively tight either. All right, it's tight enough, but it's not killing me. Yeah, so I read that you can do a 2-day carb up, which is like a big consumption of carbs, and if you have the discipline to get back into your carb-free diet, then it does not interrupt the fat burning process, which is great, really. It's like almost like a free gift in a way, if it works. Okay, let's do this one, 60 kilos. Yeah. My camera seems to have moved, I don't know. Has it moved? It has, hasn't it? Definitely moved. See what I can do about it. If anything, with that. Okay, it's going to be physically move the camera. This zapper only does so much. What's cause it to move? Yeah. That'll probably do it. Probably. That'll do for the time being. So 60 kilos. Let's do a rep. $70. I think we're going to go for the first set at 80. So try 80 for a set. Yeah, you only get good at what you do. I mean, there's no real, well, you can be extremely strong on any particular movement, but as soon as you do something different, then you find that you're not extremely strong at all. You know, you may be very mediocre. You know, a lot of people say, you know, all that powerlifting, bodybuilding stuff, it's all fake. It's all fake strength. You know, there is some truth in it. You know, the simple fact is that you only get good at what you do. So if you are a powerlifter, let's say, you go to work in a factory and you're moving something heavy all day, you know, maybe it's going to exhaust you. I'm going to say though that, you know, you will get used to it quickly, and more than likely the muscles that you know, the actual physical muscles that you build by powerlifting or bodybuilding or whatever, you know, will in fact eventually allow you to operate at a higher level at the new task. But there is going to be a period of acclimatization, because it's not just about the you know, the physical muscle, it's about the, you know, the nervous, the mind muscle connection, you know, the neural strength. And that's, you know, simple as that. You get good at what you do. I mean, look at Lance Armstrong, you know, fantastic bike rider, you know, assisted, fantastic bike rider, but you know, as a marathon runner, he was just good. Yeah, I mean, you would think there'd be a massive carryover. More than likely, if he carried on marathon running, there would be. Yeah, if he carried on marathon running and dedicated himself to marathon running, he would have made a, you know, progress by leaps and bounds. But the fact is that he was a specialist bike rider, and for him, marathon running was secondary at best. So yeah, you know, the fact that I've concentrated on chins, dips, bodybuilding, cable work, that sort of thing, are not helping me very much when it comes to strength work, barbell work. Get the timer going, 3 minute timer. Yeah, let's see what this brings. Hopefully, 5 reps. I'm going for 5. Okay, I can't even say it was easy, 'cause it wasn't. That's the state of play. If you don't know the moves, they deteriorate. That's 1 set of 5, 80 kilos. Sad, but that's what spurred me to concentrate on doing some barbell work for a while. 5 down. Oh yeah. It is what it is. And no bangs. Eight for 5. Right, it feels really heavy in the bottom because I've been more or less used to band work. So it's just heavy at the bottom and then it just shoots up after a minute, after a few inches at the bottom. Just keep going, it is what it is. Here we go, another set of 5 hopefully, it should be. Yep. So, bog standard, vanilla flavour, 3 sets of 5 on the squat, coming up. A little player's camera. You can't see it, but I've actually got 2 of these set up so you can hear it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice, got them on Alibaba. Very, very cheap and effective. So alongside this squat emphasis, I'm still going to do cardio. And I'm thinking the boxing type stuff, karate type stuff, especially punching, put more emphasis on upper body, save my lower body for squatting, which is going to be my main target for the time being. One more set. Yeah, I mean I regret not keeping it up really, but hey ho, it is what it is. Last set of 5 hopefully. Nice. That's it, squatting done. 3 sets of 5. Have a day off. Come back Sunday. Add a tiny amount of weight. So on and so forth. Meanwhile, a big carb up should help. Yeah, no doubt about it. Shameful, pathetic squat performance. And what's coming is be even worse. We're doing some pressing. And that's rubbish as well, because that's something else I've not done. Basic barbell stuff. Let's get it back to a moderately acceptable level. You know, truth be told, I do want to concentrate on calisthenics and bodybuilding and cable work and slow reps and emphasise the eccentric and all that sort of stuff. That's what I do want to do, really. But I don't want the other aspect with the strength work to be completely down the toilet. So I'm willing to try and keep some sort of a balance, maybe. Is that a good word? Balance. Probably. As I've said a couple of times in previous videos, there was a reason for not pursuing this barbell stuff too closely. And that reason was I got, well, I think it was an elbow injury, not just a sore elbow, it was an elbow injury, and that just put a stop to a lot of what I was doing. So I moved over to much more cardio. Obviously I did a few moves that I could work around the elbow, but and it's surprising how much an elbow injury gets in the way. It affects nearly everything. I mean, I couldn't deadlift. Holding the bar, squatting, very difficult. So yeah, in many ways, this is the return after injury. It's been I suppose a phased return after injury. So from a very cardio-centric approach, with dropping quite a bit of body weight, you know, and I did have fat to lose, so dropping quite a bit of body weight, cardio-centric. So then I moved into, well, after you know, the Christmas blowout. It was a bit of a blowout. So after Christmas, I moved into sort of like a more calisthenic approach, sort of lightweight, avoiding the major barbell lifts. So yeah, in reality, this is the you know, this is the return of the barbell stuff in many ways. It's starting to make a comeback. So yeah, it is very low level. Surprisingly low level, even for me. It's surprising me that it's low level. I mean, you'd think that, you know, I think at the top of my head I did eight reps on the dips with 22.5 kilos. So, you know, that'd be like 8. You know, that should translate into a bench press of 102.5 kilos for 8, which is, you know, it's not to be sniffed at. But I find in practice it doesn't work like that. You know, You can get very good at dips. Your bench press doesn't go anywhere fast. You get very good at bench press. Your dips have still gone down. You still got to do the moves. Unlike squat, bench, dead, my overhead press has never been any good. Never concentrated on it. It's always been an afterthought at best. Okay, I'm going to do 3 sets of 5, hopefully 40 kilos, see how that goes. Just a start. That's just creating the take-off zone. 3 sets of 5 at 40 kilos. So yeah, this is in reality what I'm doing is I say squat emphasis, and I'm going to do a little bit. Basically, going to be full body 3 times a week or 4 times a week, alternating with cardio. So train every day. Squat emphasis cardio, squat emphasis cardio. Yeah. I mean, there was nothing wrong with doing the pull push legs. It was great, but as I say, the pathetic performance on the squat has got to me. It really has. It really irritates me. This won't be much better, but I just don't have any emotional attachment to it. I was never any good at it, so what you haven't lost doesn't worry you so much. But the squat, yeah, I was, I was a relatively good squatter at one point. Okay, so 3 sets of 5. That's what I'm going for. What happens, happens. If I get like 2 or 3 reps, I might strip the weight down. If I get 4, I'll just leave it at 4. But it should be 5. Can't see why not. Yeah. There's always a price to pay. Everything comes with positive and negative. I mean, you can get great on these heavy barbell lifts, and more than likely you're going to be carrying a load of blubber, because that's what it takes. Eating. Yeah. You can get really ascetic and lean down, and your strength is down the toilet. I think that's that's the reality of natural training. You can't be big and lean and ripped up all at the same time without the drugs. Okay, that wasn't a great effort. I think I can afford to put a bit more weight on. Let's go for 42 and a half. And then maybe 45 as a start. Just a start, that's all it is, but that was too conservative, I think. I think I remember doing these with about, I don't know, I definitely repped out with 60 kilos and maybe got a couple with 70 kilos, but it was never my forte. I think, possibly I've not got the shoulder mobility for it. I'm not sure. Can't say that it massively irritates or bugs my shoulders, but I'm just not cut out for it. Well, I feel really strongly in upright rows. That's always been one of my major bodybuilders, upright row. That doesn't, apparently that bothers some people's shoulders, but it doesn't bother mine. But yeah, it's overhead pressing. Never got on with it very well. Same as front squats. Front squats, never had any, never felt good about front squats. Tried them multiple times and always walked away. Press behind neck, I mean I like it, but I never got on with it. Well, the bench press, I wasn't bad. I said I got to 150 kilos at one point, that was my maximum. Maxed out at 150. In competition I got 147.5 a few times. Don't know why I didn't get 150. No. Unfinished business, but it's a bit late now. Okay, let's get another set of 5 hopefully. Yeah, that was fairly moderate as well. Go on, 45 for today. That's it. 45 kilos for the day. Really overcrowded now. Okay, what's coming next will be seated cable row. As I say, I'm going to do a full body. So there's a squat, a press and something for the back at least, probably. A bit belated, but let's try and keep everything going, even though I'm only really interested in squatting for a while. So yeah. Yeah, in fact I think I'll do the seated cable row bodybuilding style. So long, slow, negatives, all that sort of thing. Very lightweight. And save the power for the barbell work. I don't know what you want to call it. Chasing the numbers for the barbell work. Okay, last set. So this is 45, so maybe this will stop me. Okay, yeah, that's alright. Good start. I mean, it wasn't tremendously easy. So, good start. So what was that? 40, 42 and a half, 45, all for 5. Okay. Bog standard, vanilla flavour, 3 sets of 5. Squatting and pressing. So this one's going to be seated row. Just going to do it bodybuilding style. So what do I mean bodybuilding style? I mean the emphasis is on the muscles rather than simply doing the lift. It's not lifting, it's stressing the muscles. So by that I mean very, very slow emphasis on the negative. Okay, so let's go. You can't see this, but it's I'm just going to put 30 kilos on it. Now a little bit more. 35 kilos. Yep, 35 kilos, which for seated rowing is very, very light if you do the reps in a relatively speedy fashion. Okay, and get a different timer system going. This is not strength work, this is bodybuilding work I'm going to be doing now. Okay, this thing doesn't want to stop. Here we go. Yeah, so it's going to be, the timer is 1 minute and then 30 seconds. So the idea is you work for a minute or so, or as close to a minute as you can make it stretch out. Work for a minute and then rest for 30 seconds. That's the ideal. Yeah? What actually happens is what happens, but hopefully you can see all this. You'll get the idea very, very soon. Okay, and I see this as fairly ideal for, well, at least a good method for bodybuilding, for hypertrophy. Yeah, no emphasis on the strength, no emphasis on chasing numbers, not trying to get as many reps as possible, just trying to keep the tension on the muscles for a long time. So the idea is a timed set. Okay, so it's going to go, now we're going to go into 30-second rest. Once that 30 seconds is gone, then my set begins. So 20 seconds. You'll get the idea, it'll be obvious. So very little emphasis on the concentric, a lot of emphasis on the eccentric. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Starts off easy. Very low weight. Thirty seconds gone. 45. Now stick it. That's a minute. Okay, so that first set was a full minute. I won't go beyond a minute, that's enough. Seconds to go. Okay, let's see if we can get another minute. I doubt it. Thirty seconds. 40. 45. Sticky. That's 2 minutes. Sorry, another minute, so 2 lots of 1 minute. That's better. Okay, another 10 seconds, I'll go again. So yeah, there's no bragging about the weights on this. Okay, 30 seconds. 40. 50. Okay, so we went 1 minute, 1 minute, 50 seconds. That's it, just do 3 sets. Yeah? I'm not emphasising much apart from the squatting. And this is in particular the weight on the squats. This is not really what I'm doing now. Is not so much bodybuilding, hypertrophy. It's simply chasing the numbers on the squats. Just a short phase, hopefully. Get 100 for 3 sets of 5, and then I think I'll go back to bodybuilding, which is what I want to do really. Yeah, so call it a day. I'll just write down. So we'll note that. So that will be my bulk. That will be 35 kilos. A 1 minute and a 30-second timer. 1 minute, 30 seconds, 30 seconds rest, 35 kilos, and it'll be 1 minute, 1 minute and 50 seconds. So 3 sets, timed sets. So what mattered was not the reps at all. I have no clue how many reps were involved. It was all about the time. So 1 minute, 1 minute, 50 seconds. Okay, and that's it for today. Very relatively brief session. As I say, I've got a specific target in mind. 3 sets of 5, 100 kilos on the squat. Get that, and I'll go back to the previous. Hopefully, while I at least maintain the squat. Bye.